Hey, it's your girl Be Real, and thank you so much for joining me for another moment. In the meantime, I pray that your day has gotten off to an amazing start. And of course, if it hasn't, it's okay. You still got some more time in the day for it to become everything you hope it will become. You know? Yeah, man. So anyway, today is Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. I don't know why. I actually thought it was like Wednesday for some reason, but we haven't quite made it to the hump. It's okay, But yeah. So today is Tuesday, and of course, you all know that just in my, what I've been just kind of doing and really focusing on is manifesting joy, peace, and confidence. Are y'all tired of hearing me say that yet? Hope not, because that's all I got to talk about. But yeah, I've just been for sure, just really trying to manifest joy, peace, and confidence in my life and relationship with others and in communion with the Father. Just manifesting joy, peace, and confidence. So each day just kind of brings about a new principle or a new thought about manifesting one of those three things, joy, peace, confidence. And yesterday we just really talked about confidence and what it really takes to manifest that. And the principle for yesterday basically was just saying to really believe that you have the victory even before you see victory. That is, how you can begin to really manifest confidence in your life, in relationship with others and in communion with the Father. Today, I wanted to really just kind of focus on manifesting peace and the affirmation principle thoughts of the day. And it's I didn't really even want to go here, but I felt that it was necessary so that, sometimes you just gotta be honest. And so here it is, guys. I will not pacify you for treating me poorly. I will not pacify you for treating me poorly. That thought, that concept, it manifests peace. If you would really take it in and really decide to stop pacifying those who have treated you poorly. I am of the Christian faith. I believe that I have kind of made that clear by now. I love God, and I especially love how he forgives me so well. And that a part of forgiveness is to, forgive others as you would want to be forgiven. So I want to be clear in saying that forgiveness is necessary. It is right. It is what we do. Forgiveness is what we do. Okay. Forgiveness is what we do. Okay. Forgiveness. I'm just going to say it again. Forgiveness is what we do. When someone offends you, forgive. Whether they apologize or not, it is our responsibility to forgive others. It allows you to move forward in life without this chip on your shoulder. And basically it's just what God said do. 70 times 7. That's how many times you just be forgiven out here in these streets. Not just overall in life, but this. Just say it's the same person, or the same situation. You forgive, you forgive, and you keep on forgiving, because that's what we are taught to do. Okay. So with that being said, don't take our thought for the day to be you get to walk around with an unforgiving heart, because that is not the case. But I am just saying that I will not pacify you for treating me poorly. What does that mean? How does that translate into my everyday life? All right. So one thing that I have often done, and it's something that I feel honestly, guys, in the past 2 years, I feel like I've just been in this intense camp, or so to speak, just like this intense thing where I'm really learning about myself. I'm learning about my behavior patterns. I'm learning about my beliefs. I'm learning about, how I treat others. Like, Brittney, are you really a great friend? It just kind of depends. Like, I've just been in this thing of just like really truly learning about myself. And one thing that I had to recognize about myself is that I pacify people for treating me poorly. I came to that recognition maybe like a few months ago, and it was kind of hard to even admit, like, dang, I guess I do. But when I thought about it, because I actually used to pride myself on how well I forgive. Like, y'all, it don't really take too much of nothing for me to like take pride in some stuff, man. Like, I will take something that's supposed to be so pure and the Father said to do this, and if I mess around and can do it well, like, I'll be like, it'll become like a badge of honor for me. So like the fact that I was able to forgive like so quickly. I ain't gonna say so well, because I realized that was, not all the way true. But I would always kind of put on this image of forgiveness, like, oh no, I forgive so well, like I forgive quickly, I turn the other cheek, I blah blah, and like it was just like a whole little badge of honor. But what I realized was that in forgiving others and in just kind of trying to always keep peace, I guess, I would actually begin to pacify people for treating me poorly, like completely forsaking the fact that you need to be accountable for how you treat me. You have to be accountable for what you did, and I'm not. This is kind of difficult, but I know that this is what I need to share today. But it's kind of difficult because I'm not trying to in any way promote unforgiveness or promote you taking vengeance into your own hand, because that's not what we should do either. The Lord says that vengeance is mine. So when it comes to punishing others, or just getting just treatments and all this stuff, or getting just consequences for actions taken, that's not necessarily for us to do. Okay, that is for God to do. But I'm saying I will not pacify you for treating me poorly. That simply says that when you do me wrong and I see that this is your character, I see that this is the kind of person you are, it is not my job to make sure you're okay with no, it is not my job to make sure that, like, it's not my job to ease your guilt for how you treated me. Does that make sense? That's what I was trying to say, guys. It's not my job to ease your guilt for how you treated me. So let's say somebody walk up to you and they slap you in the face, like with everything they got. Like, they take their right hand. I want you to do this with me. Hold your right hand up and you swing that mug all the way around to your left ear. So you just imagine somebody is in your face with their right hand close to their left ear, and they put every bit of force, every bit of everything they going through into this arm, and they swing around real fast and their hand lands on your face. Imagine how that hurts. Somebody just slapped all of the everything out of you, okay? So imagine that pain. Imagine, like, first of all, it's disrespectful because you slapped me in my face. Secondly, it hurt because you just swung around with everything you had in you. Thirdly, why you put your hand on me? Like, imagine that, okay? And then once they done slapped you, you be like, whoa, okay, whoa, okay? Now, whatever your response might be, some of my listeners, some of y'all might just turn the other cheek and say, oh my God, to God be the glory. That hurt, but God is good. Some of y'all might cuss them out. You know what I'm saying? Because, Brittney talk to everybody. So, my listeners vary, or you could just like think about your response to that thing. But then you also think that this person who just slapped everything out of you, they come up to you and they say, you know what? I'm sorry. That wasn't in my character. So you're going to say, some quicker than others, but you might say, okay, all right, I forgive you. Okay, cool. But then you recognize in your life, I don't want to do life with people who slap me all the time. Like, I don't want that to happen no more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just eject myself from this situation because I don't need that to come up again. I don't need that to ever happen again. I don't need that to be anything that this person feels they can do to me again. Okay. So you've made this decision. And so in order to find and in making that decision, you have found peace. Okay. So then this person, they begin to come up to you, and because they still feel bad about slapping everything out of you, now they want to just kind of make small talk. They want to buy you Coke. They want to, and it's just like, and because you're like, a lot of times we have this tendency to want to make people feel okay with what they did. And I believe that it's rooted in actually wanting to be accepted and wanting to shy away from conflict or wanting to just like not have awkward energy, so like, it'll just be like, oh, no. Like, oh yeah, you're good. Like somebody like, oh, I miss you. Oh yeah, I miss you too. No, I really don't miss getting slapped when you're around. You know what I'm saying? I really don't miss, feeling like trash when you're around. I really don't miss none of that. So in essence, if I am to lie to you or just kind of like turn a blind eye to the person that you have been to me, I'm ultimately pacifying you for treating me poorly. And that is not cool. It is not okay. And I'm not saying don't forgive. I'm not saying like walk around being nasty, but I am saying protect your space. I am saying that you don't really have to pacify people. You don't really have to just like keep letting people treat you the way they want to treat you just so you can say, oh, well, like, it's like, I really hope that I'm making sense, but I really just don't think that we should be pacifying people who have treated us poorly. There are people that, once they have hurt you, you forgive them and y'all end up doing life again, and it's great. You know what I'm saying? But in a situation where like somebody is just completely feeling guilty by how they have treated you, it's just not your job to make them feel better about the guilt that they feel. And I'm not saying be a jerk. Like, I really want y'all to understand, I'm not saying be a jerk, but what I am saying is if this is a person's character, believe it. And Maya Angelou said that, and I love me some Auntie Maya, but she, a quote from her that I really love is like, when people show you who they are, believe them. And so, like I said, I'm not trying to say let's be ugly to people who have done you wrong or let's half forgive or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, let's just stop pacifying people for treating us bad. Like, bro, like, you did what you wanted to do. And if I feel that you being in my energy disrupts my peace, then you can't be there because I can't manifest peace like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I hope that makes sense. But that's like my conviction today. Like, I'm not pacifying you for treating me poorly. If I'm pacifying, then I'm performing. And if I'm performing, then what we got, like what I'm doing, like it's not authentic anymore. And in that case, it's fake. And I don't do fake. And we shouldn't do fake. And we just got to do what we got to do to manifest the peace in our lives. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, man, that's what it is today, guys. If you have not followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do that now at B.REEL. If you put REAL, you will not find me there. So go ahead and follow me now on Instagram for all types of updates and everything. And you know what it is. Also, if you would love to be a part of the ITMT family, for all updates first, affirmations, and just all things be real, go ahead and just text ITMT to the number 31996 and we'll get you plugged into the ITMT family. But that's all it is today, guys. Yeah, just in the meantime, remember, you are loved, you are chosen, you are beautiful, you are enough, and I think you're pretty dope too. So that's what it is, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.